Dear Robert Menendez, do you know what is really in your egg carton? Labels found on egg cartons in supermarkets across New Jersey and the nation are varied, vague, and misleading. As a proud resident of the Garden State and owner of my own small chicken flock, I implore you to draw up legislation that tightens the rules surrounding egg carton labeling, so that consumers know exactly where their eggs are sourced from and chickens might get a chance at a better living condition. Consumers buy the bucolic image as much as they are buying eggs for breakfast and baking. Knowing that, companies are quick to use enticing labels without disclosing the requirements, a decidedly different picture than the one conjured up by terms such as certified organic and free range. While federal law prohibits the use of any growth hormones and pesticides, egg companies still choose to tout their compliance, and both certified organic and free-range chickens are subject to endure forced molting. Hens are forced to molt, essentially reviving their egg-laying abilities by withholding food for 5 to 21 days. Salmonella and enteritis in eggs has been linked to forced molting since the 1980s. By forcing molting, hens will be out of consistent egg production for only 1 to 2 months, rather than the 3 to 4 months chickens stop laying during a natural molt that occurs usually at the onset of winter. Certified Humane also evokes a pastoral image of chickens grazing free in a field, foraging for grains and grubs. While hens are uncaged, they are kept in barns and warehouses and may never step foot outdoors. While these hens will never be forced to molt, like certified organic and free-range chickens, they will probably have endured a beak cutting at about 1 to 2 weeks of age. This painful procedure consists of cutting off 1/3 of the upper beak and a corresponding part of the lower beak, trimmed with a hot blade. This often results in lifelong pain as a concentration of nerve endings grows back. Similarly, cage-free hens are uncaged in barns or warehouses, yet never gain access to the outdoors. Like American Humane Association certified hens, they must be able to perform natural behaviors like walking, nesting, and spreading their wings, most likely to demonstrate their health rather than their happiness. Unfortunately, no third-party audits are necessary to verify this is the case at cage-free facilities.
Have you ever seen them cry with a love they won't deny? And a man gets in their way, telling all it's time to pray. Everybody's got illusions, everybody talks so tall, everybody draws conclusions, but they make no sense at all. Everybody's got a reason to be there when they're down on their luck, losing the will to survive.
The most shocking label is that of the United Egg Producers, to which an overwhelming majority of United States egg producers belong. They proudly proclaim their compliance to this voluntary program with a UEP certified stamp. What consumers don't know is these hens are confined to battery cages their entire lives and are insured 67 square inches of space to themselves. Keep in mind that letter-size paper is 93.5 square inches. They cannot perch, nest, forage, or spread their wings, and are sent to slaughter after 18 months. And because chickens are not protected under livestock laws, workers are careless and unkind in moving the birds from farms to trucks to slaughterhouses. It is also worthy to note that virtually all hens in commercial egg operations come from hatcheries that kill all male chicks shortly after hatching. Common methods include suffocation, gassing, or grinding. Hundreds of millions of male chicks are killed at hatcheries each year in the United States. And the way to tell if a day-old chick is male or female is through specific sex-linked characteristics, often expressing themselves as a result of long lines of genetic inbreeding. Other labels, like vegetarian fed, fertile, and natural, have very little meaning or relevance to the health or living conditions the hens are subjected to. So what am I requesting? First, that all markets carry signage in their egg departments, breaking down exactly the requirements and limitations carried by each label used by egg producers. Consumers should be given a choice to know where their eggs are coming from and the risks for themselves and the hens associated therein. Many people are unknowingly purchasing a product of suffering and, given the option, would look elsewhere. Second, I suggest legislation be created to follow the model set forth by the Animal Welfare Institute program. These producers meet the highest animal welfare standards with cage-free hens who have access to continuous outdoor perches. There are requirements for stock density, space, and number of nest boxes available for hens. No caging, forced molting, beak cutting, or unnecessary culling of male chickens is allowed. Animal welfare approved hens are fully pastured during the day and protected from predators at night. Unfortunately, these eggs are not available in supermarkets, but as the consumer is informed and laws are passed, we can strive for more stringent regulations.